Yo, it's your boy Marcus from Morsini back with another video, and today we're going to explain the importance of spawn delay in COD Mobile Ranked, right? This does not need to be in public matches. That's not a thing. It's never been a thing. You don't need a spawn delay in pubs. But in Ranked, you do need a spawn delay, right? Because in Ranked, that's the competitive side of the game, and that's how it should be played, right? So in the competitive side of COD Mobile, there should be a spawn delay because kills mean things, right? On the map, when you get a kill, it should mean something. It should mean you get map control. In COD Mobile, we don't have that, right? And you'll see in this gameplay, you get kills and you're not really getting any map control because there's no spawn delay, so they still hold spawns. So you kill them, guess what? They spawn right where you just killed them because they don't have a spawn delay. So what the spawn delay is, it's a 3-second timer, right? 3 seconds, no more, no less. Once you die, your screen, we'll just say your screen goes black, and then for 3 seconds you're dead. Look at this, I just spawned right behind this guy. I lose the gunfight. I got gifted the spawn, but I'm shocked that I got that gift that I wasn't even paying attention. I just expected to have to run across the map, right? Because I lost this gunfight for spawns, which is what you'll see me go into detail at the end of this video, because luckily COD Mobile has a feature where we can actually look at the mini-map and see how bad this is. Like, it's not just the spawns in this game suck, right? The spawns in this game do suck. They do. But the spawn delay would make it a lot better in terms of how much they do suck, because the spawn delay would give the people getting the kills more time to take space on the map, therefore punishing the people who are dying rather than almost rewarding them. Like, you die, but you still have spawns, right? And holding spawns in this game is incredible. I mean, dude, you could be in the back of the map and they'll spawn behind you in the back of the map. Like, it's actually absurd, especially on like slums. Slums is one, man, you cannot give up the back for a second. On P2 of slums, they'll spawn right behind you, right? Firing range, they'll spawn in red behind you. On P3, they'll spawn in, what is it, on the P2 in American, they usually spawn tires or wood. So like, that's how it should be, right? You should be spawning out. That's a good way to describe how it should be, as opposed to like maps where it's just like, man, like they just don't spawn out, like, but the spawns don't make any sense. So spawn delay is super important. Just, I die right here, I should wait 3 seconds, right? So I should have 3 more seconds. I should just be getting into the map, right? It's not hard. It's very simple. It's a super easy to implement feature just for hardpoint and domination and control. That's it. You don't even need to put it in TDM or S&D, obviously, because there's no respawns, or frontline, right? Just the 3 objective game modes. That way, it actually has like a point to being in the game, because you need those to gain more map control. Here you see, it's just not, it's terrible, quite frankly. The actual way these spawns work in general is pretty bad. So on some hard points it's fine, like this P4 rotation on Combine, this is totally fine, right? They're either going to spawn and come from the right side, the left side, or they're going to spawn like back left if teammates have that, push that out, and then they'll come through mid most likely, or one of the left sides. For the most part, the spawn locations aren't that bad. It's the fact that they just spawn there immediately. Like, you get into a gunfight with somebody, right? And you slide, you get out of the way of their martyrdom, because that's how this game plays nowadays. And then immediately when you go to push up, they have already spawned back in, because the spawns are super close. You don't really like spawn out incredibly far. Combine does have, like P2 on Combine, you do spawn out incredibly far, but for a lot of the maps you don't really spawn out that far. Plus, with like stems and double stems and melees, like, you run really fast, so it's not really a concern. That's why, another reason, spawn delay would be important, because kills need to mean things, right? You get kills on the map, you should be rewarded with that by map control, and having map control would then allow you to pin people back, right? If you are, let's say, holding P2 on Combine, right Right now we're at P1. P2 is where I just put that little strike. You're holding that from the back. They should be spawning out across the entire map where I'm standing right now, right? Because your teammates would have it pushed all the way out, and that way they're spawning as far away as humanly possible. But on Combine, they're just as likely to spawn far away as they are to spawn directly behind your teammates who are holding the spawns. It's absurd how the spawns work in this game. They just spawn as close as humanly possible to the point every time, and that's how it works. So I really think the spawn delay is something that we definitely need in this game. It's such a small feature. It's not something a lot of people would think about from like the competitive side or the ranked side, unless you've played on console and just have known that to be the case for years and years and years, right? Every console competitive game of Call of Duty has had spawn delay for as long as I can remember. I don't really know which one hasn't had spawn delay, but there's a reason they have it. It's not a natural feature. It's there to make the game more competitive in those modes where there's respawns. That being said, I feel like I've generally covered it for the most part. We're going to break it down in detail towards the end of this gameplay. This was just a close game with some guys I was playing with. I haven't been playing a lot of ranked because I haven't really been playing a lot of COD Mobile. I've been pretty lax with how much I'm actually playing the game, just because I like to grind ranked, so I do that. I'm also doing the Road to Diamond challenge, trying to get all these guns diamonds, but I'm at the point now where all these guns suck. Like, I don't like any of these guns. The FR is just terrible. The Vargo sucks. The AGR sucks. Like, these guns are probably right now, all of them, those three are probably the three worst ARs or SMGs, right? There's not a worse SMG in the game than the AGR. There's not a worse AR in the game than the FR. So it's just rough right now. I haven't been playing a lot. That being said, I did hop into that Zombies game yesterday for that video, and I hope you all enjoyed that. And I do have a couple of bigger videos coming up in this next week, so you might enjoy those as well. That being said, this game's coming to an end right here. We do somehow squeeze back into this hard point. Teammates are keeping it alive. It's like 145 to 145 to slide in here. I get this two-piece to win us the game, keep them out of the hard point, and bada bing, bada boom. We win the USS 9 Spam Award of the Year. Now, let's get into the actual breakdown in the replay mode that COD Mobile has put into the game. I used to make these videos a lot more often back in the day, just explaining rotations and things like that, and how to play certain game modes, and just coloring on this, because coloring on a minimap actually is very helpful to understanding your spawns, rotations, things of that nature, when you're playing at like a higher level, right? Now, ranked isn't necessarily that high of a level, but for a lot of people, ranked is a high level to them. So that's what those videos were kind of geared more towards. And this one as well, to help you learn what you don't understand about either spawns or spawn delays and why it's important. So here, we're blue team, right? I'm blue 4. I'm in the back, right? I spawned in the back. Teammates won gunfight, so I spawn in the back at the top of the screen, right? The next hill, the next hard point, is at the top of the screen. So we want to spawn there, but we pushed out just a little too far, apparently, right? So there's only one guy. After I kill this guy, nobody's at the midpoint of the map, right? So we should have the spawns good and clear. We shouldn't really have to hold them like that, because nobody should spawn back there, because their whole team should be spawning on the other side of the map where their team is, right? But look at my teammate. He just spawns all the way across the map. What is that, blue 2? Way over there, right? Why does he spawn there? Now, normally that would be okay, because teammate would give a call out, and I would know that if he spawned over there, I need to turn around, because they might spawn right behind us, which, lo and behold, red 1 spawns right behind us. Absurd that they spawn there, but they do. It doesn't make any sense. How you're supposed to read that, I don't know. You can't really read, like, that doesn't make any sense. The spawn you're right there. You know what I mean? I was literally right there. I was just where he was. So it doesn't make sense that he would spawn there. We end up losing the gunfights. They get the spawns, right? So now we're pushing back. We're going for spawns again. Myself, actually. You see me back there with 3 red guys. I'm shooting this guy. Get 1 kill. This guy right here. Now I'm in a gunfight with him. What is that? Red 2 and blue 4 at the top of your screen. I lose this gunfight, right? This guy kills me, the red guy, and then he shoots my teammate right here. He kills him as well. Now their team is spawning at the bottom of the screen really far away, right? As they should be. But he wins that gunfight at just a terrible time. So I spawn right behind him. Now, the following, don't pay too much attention to. I get absolutely pooped on. This guy absolutely craps on me. You saw it earlier on in the video because I showed the actual gameplay. I wasn't even prepared to spawn here, right? I was thinking I would spawn all the way across the map. But I spawned right behind this guy. So ideally, I would kill him. I didn't kill him immediately, so my teammate spawns all the way across the map, down there at the bottom in blue, behind their whole team. That guy spawns to the right at P4, where their whole team's coming in from that side door. It's just the spawn delay would make this much easier, right? The spawns aren't great. They'll never fix that. That's fine. But having a spawn delay would give more impact to the kills that are being gotten on the map, right? It would also make the game play slower, but it would also be more competitive because people who were able to find kills and actually play for the next hill earlier, rotate with 20 seconds left instead of just rotating when the hill's over and then playing like you don't know what you're doing, right? You got to rotate early, you got to hold spawns, you got to push out, you got to hold the point. There's a lot to do. 5 people doing it, that's enough people to do it. But you got to keep track of all those things, and that's pretty important. I think spawn delay would be a beneficial feature to hardpoint domination and control in COD Mobile. Let me know your thoughts on spawn delay in the comment section down below. I have a lot of people who watch the Call of Duty League who also happen to watch my channel. Really like a bunch of you, but you get my point. Let me know what you think. If you'd like to see this come to COD Mobile ranked, especially in hardpoint. It's been your boy Marcus Morsini. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. I'm out of here. Peace.